Well, yeah, reporting live from Washington, D.C. This is the Red Devils District, guys. I got Patrick. Just Patrick and me today. Hey, the weather is nice. So we figured we shoot this outdoors. We just left Solis after the 2-1 win against Brentford. I mean, 3 points in. I was telling you guys at the spots that I can hear the Champions League theme music playing in my ears in the background already.
Yeah, definitely.
It's amazing how we went from being okay with any kind of European competition this season. Some folks were okay with
Conference League.
Conference.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know about that, but
it's amazing. It's amazing how sometimes you can lower your expectations based on the person that you're dealing with. But now, obviously, you know, things change. You know, and now we have this. Now we have this. We are back in the big leagues, man. We are back in the big leagues.
You gotta find someone to come play the violin.
Yeah,
on the
Tuesday, Wednesday nights where Manchester United belongs. I'm sure the Champions League. I'm sure the Champions League definitely misses us. You know, so it's definitely it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. I think
across the boards.
I know. We were talking at Solis that mathematically we're not there yet, but we're still. I think because there's 12 points left, there's 4 games left, 12 points, and I think Brighton is like 11 points behind us or something like that. But you know, the mathematically, we still have to qualify for it. But I think we're comfortably in there, and
I agree. And we have Villa and Liverpool chasing us right behind. Yeah, but we have more goals.
Yeah, more goals.
Better yet, we have Carrick at the wheel.
Carrick at the wheel.
Like he, you know, there's so much confidence in Carrick, man, as the manager. And he knows what it means to stick to the plots, don't get carried away. Yeah. Don't get carried away.
Carried, yeah.
Because I watched his last press interview and they were asking him like, oh, you know, how does it feel? You know, United will most likely qualify for Europe. You know, is he already looking forward to next season? And he was like, we're just focused on right now.
Yeah.
Focused on the next game.
And I think, to your point, I think, like I was telling you on the way over, I think the title of this pod should be A Professional Win. Because that's what it was. It was a professional win. Don't get it twisted. Brentford, they're trying to get into European football. Before I came to the game, I was listening to a pod that had a Brentford guest on, and like, you know, they have humble beginnings. Like, you know, he was supporting them since they were in League One and then the Championship. So for them, they're playing with house money now. Whatever they can get, they can get. But I think they're like what 2-3 points. They're like what they're like 6th or 7th. I want to say
like behind on the table.
On the table, yeah. So they have something. They have something to play for. They have Conference League to aim for. So. It was a professional win by United. We didn't get too razzled. I think we controlled the tempo of the game early. Kobe had that dribble initially, and Ahmad kind of like he had a deflection. But I felt that the game was always in control. I know they had that last minute goal in the 80th plus minute, but I think I was never really like flustered.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and I'm glad you brought that up. I think this is sort of the perfect game to actually delve into individual performances because everyone showed up today to whatever degree, and some people didn't show up as well. Yeah. But to your point about the fact that Brentford had something to fight for.
Of course.
I was looking at the league table after the game. I think it was me and Fred. And we saw the bottom half, not the bottom, the bottom half after below like United, Liverpool, Villa, Chelsea. And it was a 1 point difference. They're all on like 48.
Yep, it's very tight.
7, like all of them.
So, Brentford is 9th, but that's just because they. But it's a 1 point difference.
Exactly.
It's They're ninth, but it's like a 2-point difference to sixth.
Yeah,
Where Brighton is. So they had something to play for.
absolutely. Like even
Yeah.
all the way to the bottom with Spurs on. So Wolves and Ipswich are relegated.
No, Wolves and Burnley are confirmed
Burnley?
relegation. Yeah, Burnley.
sorry.
Ipswich got relegated last year.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ipswich.
Yeah.
Wolves and Burnley. Yeah, they're already relegated.
Yeah.
But Spurs, Forest, West Ham. That is all close too. Like
Yeah.
the whole league is so close.
Yes, it's so
Aside
close.
for Arsenal and City, of course. They're like
And it's
on the
crazy
other
to think
side.
that we were behind City by like 3 points.
Yeah.
Like a month ago.
Yeah.
So, but obviously we hit a little rough patch with Carrick. But I think he has us back on the rails, and I think that it's just a matter of time that we cement Champions League football. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what do you think about the game itself in terms of the tactics? Brentford, a few times, Thiago found us wide open. I don't know why he kind of bullied our centre backs. He had a few opportunities open on goal. I don't know what happened, but I'm glad that it's a team effort that we have.
Right.
Heaven did a few track backs. Obviously, Lamens is like solid as usual. But
Talking about the laminator.
yeah, the laminator. Yeah. But I think
Don't fear, the laminator is here.
yeah. But I think it was, like I said, it's a professional win. It's a professional
Yeah.
win, and at this end of the season where things are getting tight, games are getting more meaningful. There are less games, so there's less room for error. You have to embrace professional wins and just get the job
Absolutely.
done. Because we lost against Brentford, I want to say, at home.
Like the first one.
Yeah, the first leg, I think I want to say we lost against Brentford. Either we lost or drew, because I remember people were making fun of Amarin losing or drawing to a set piece coach. Because once Thomas Frank left, they replaced him with a set piece coach.
Right.
So definitely. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Right. Look, I mean, those B teams, Brentford, Brighton, Bournemouth, they're so hard to, very. You never know what you're gonna get, and if you underestimate them, you find out pretty quickly.
Pretty quickly, yeah.
This game too. I mean, when I saw it, I was like, first things first. I'm glad that we're no longer coming off a long break where everyone is just trying to remember how to play football, because that's what happened against Leeds.
Yeah.
At least we got the win against Chelsea. So I was very optimistic to a certain level for this game. I was like,
2 back-to-back
I think
wins
we will,
after,
show up at least for the game.
Yeah, it's a professional win.
But honestly, shout out to the crossbar. Shout out to the woodwork.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
fine.
look at the both games, even the Chelsea game.
Yeah.
So many efforts have hit the woodwork. And there was a time where that was against us when Amorim started this season. I remember the Arsenal game.
Yeah.
We should have won that game, but it was the woodwork twice and multiple games. Woodwork.
Yeah.
Even before Konya got his first goal.
Yeah.
We had like a bunch of woodwork.
And I just want to say, like shout out to all the Kobe doubters. Like, I don't know what.
Would they exist?
Yeah,
Where?
they're all there. But I think today's game just further cements like why he should be a critical piece in our midfield future. We kind of saw, I think both Kobe and Casemiro had a great game. Obviously,
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Casemiro bagged the goal. Again, just classes, form is temporary, class is permanent, but he bagged the goal. And I think Kobe almost got an assist. He should have had at least 2 assists from today's game. It's almost like if they were both bombing forward.
Yeah.
Normally, Casemiro goes forward, but it's almost like if they were both bombing forward. Because like I said earlier, Kobe had that assist, well, had that potential assist to Ahmad, but Ahmad just deflected it off the post bar, So yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful win from Manchester United, and I think it's just it's a great time going into the summer. You'll have we all look forward to the summer, and the additions and the subtractions being made to the squad.
It's a good feeling to have to approach a game and you're just confident that, I mean, even the games we lost, you can tell why we lost. Like with Carrick, it's been a long time since I felt this way. There's this level of confidence that is radiating all the way from the squad, even to the fans.
Yeah.
Even us here, all the way in DC. You can feel there's just a confidence about the squad, the badge, like you're playing Manchester United. And I think this kind of performances that will struck up since Carrick came will start creating that fear again in people like, shit, we're playing United. It's not like, we're playing United. There's that level of confidence. So already I'm just glad that we have that happening. To be very honest, even if we didn't qualify for the Champions League this season and we had this level of just structure in the squad and like consistency and all of that, I think I'll have been happy. So qualifying, that's the cream on everything.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Like, wow,
I mean, because that's unfortunately that's all we have to play for because we're outside. We crashed out of all the cups. So and we didn't make European football. So it's all that we have to play for. I wanted to ask you a question. What do you think about Amad's performance? I felt like today was kind of harsh on him. He was caught offside a few times. It's almost like if obviously Cunha, I think Cunha was injured, right?
Yeah, that's a groin injury.
Groin injury, okay. Yeah. So obviously Amad started on the left.
Yeah.
Seemed like if he was really trying to get a goal and he hit the ball a few times, he was offside a few times, but he was hooked at halftime. And I know they're probably going to talk about a lot about this in the next coming week. About he came back out in casual clothes, like.
Oh, for real? I didn't see that.
Came back out in casual clothes. So
I think I'm not hipping any. I'm not being super critical with his performance.
Yeah.
Because there's something Carrick said during his interview too. He was like, what he has tried to do since he got there is to try to put players in where that they can excel.
Yeah.
And live up to their strengths.
Yeah.
Right. But he was like, every now and then they have to sacrifice for the squad. I think that's exactly what Amad did today. I don't think we've seen him in that position before. Yeah. Maybe during the game, then things get switched around, then somehow you find him on the left. Yeah. But I don't think he's ever started on the left.
As a left winger, because he's always been a right winger coming on the right foot.
Right. But you're a professional player. You should be able to handle that level. And I think he probably did, but of course he didn't play as good as he will normally play. But he held it down. He was the most fit player.
I mean, he was hooked at halftime, but we'll see why. We could see in the post-game presser why Carrick decided to hook him and put him on for Mazraoui. Maybe he thought that we may have conceded a goal, so he wanted to become more defensive in the second half. But hopefully it's nothing crazy, nothing really like, maybe it's an injury that we don't know about. Who knows?
Probably.
Hopefully we can flesh that out this week.
Probably an injury. Or honestly, I just think also he was a bit wasteful. It was not.
Yeah.
Was losing possession. The shots were not on target. I don't think it worked. If Mount was fit, I think Mount will have started in place of Ahmad on that side.
On that side, yeah.
But Mount, I don't think can play 90 minutes just yet. So Ahmad just, he took one for the team more or less.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but that's what team effort is.
What do you? And then obviously we had like Bruno getting closer to the record. I think one more assist to Šeško. Šeško, was it Šeško back there? It's good to see him back in the goals. Get his confidence back up. I think for me, I know in the last episode I said that I think he should just remain on the bench for the rest of the season to come off it.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that he's back in the goals, and I'm glad that Bruno was able to get one step closer to breaking tying or breaking the record. The
Do you know what that stats is? What's the?
I think it's
like how many?
21 goals. I think it's 21 goals to tie, 22 to break. I want to say.
So and he has like
Don't-
20 right now.
He has 19.
Oh wow!
He
Yeah,
has
man.
19,
We,
yeah.
we have enough games.
Yeah, we have enough games. So we have to
make
be-
that happen.
We just have to have people be more clinical and all that stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's why he was passing the ball today rather than shooting.
Yeah,
He
definitely,
did a lot of
Definitely.
passes over shooting.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was a great goal, man. I say United needs. We've always had like clinical finishers. I think we finally got one in Ben.
Yeah. Big Ben.
It's been a while.
Big Ben. Big Ben.
It's
Yep.
been a while, man. Like I can't even think of. I mean, Lukaku came and tried to be
Lukaku
that
was good,
person.
yeah. He was good, but just I think
It just-
at that time
It didn't
the club
work
was
out.
still in
it wasn't balanced.
imbalance, yeah. Very
That was
balanced.
probably the last.
I mean, misuse him. We misuse him also.
Yeah.
Yeah, we misuse him also.
Martial was, I mean, that's another person that you can say we misused.
Yeah.
Like, he never became that 20, 25
Goal
goals
scorer.
a season.
And he had the potential to do it.
Absolutely.
What do you think about the performances by Luke Shaw and Delo? I thought Delo gave a good performance. I thought Luke Shaw gave a decent performance. Like I said, it was a professional win all over the
Yeah.
pitch. And I think they both, a 5 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10. No, 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. I think they both average about that.
Yeah, I think everyone, to your point, everyone showed up today and
Yeah.
like locked in, gave an above average performance across the board.
Yep.
No one slept off.
Yeah.
No one, even Heaven.
Heaven had to
know,
track back a few times
Yeah.
to have some goal. I don't know why we got opened up like that a few times by Thiago, but hopefully that's the beauty of having the speed for Heaven to track back to make a difference.
To your point, we had some shaky. This is actually a very interesting point because certain periods of the game, the defense looked solid. Like nothing was going past everyone. People were tracking back, covering all those spaces. And every now and then, either Maguire or Heaven will break forward and they will lose the ball.
Yeah.
Then everything just breaks down.
Yeah.
That was some tactical flaw that I didn't understand, and in some occasions too, the wing will be leaking because that's why we had too many crosses in the box today. We were lucky actually. This would have been a draw.
Yeah.
But too many crosses in the box, and it made me question what the right and left back were doing. But it looked like it was tactical because they were narrower, like they were in the box trying to head out the crosses.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you stop the crosses, then there's no reason to do that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
look, can't complain too much. It's 3 points.
Yeah.
We're 3 points clear of Liverpool and Villa,
Yeah.
and we have more goals.
I think
So
Let me check the table right now.
it's a great place to be for United, man.
Yeah.
There's no other way to put it.
Let me see. We are, we're 3 points clear of Liverpool. Liverpool and Villa are on the same points, 58. Because I think Villa drew last weekend. They drew last Sunday. So,
And Liverpool won. Oh, so we're more points clear of Liverpool then.
No. It's the same points.
Liverpool caught up.
Yeah, and passed Aston Villa.
Yeah, Liverpool
This weekend.
caught up.
Yep. I think the goal difference is 13 and 5 for Liverpool and Aston Villa. We have a 14-point goal difference, which is great because last year we had we had a negative.
It was
goal
a negative.
difference. I think so.
The last maybe 3 seasons, we've
Yeah.
always had a negative.
We had a total,
-2, -3.
We had a total of 44 points last season. And this season we have 61. So, the proof is in the pudding, right?
Come on, last season should be scratched off
From the books of,
the United history because That's a terrible season in the history of seasons. Except the seasons I think we got actually relegated. That
Yeah.
is probably right up
1974
there.
or something like that. Yeah.
Absolutely right up there. So this is I'm glad you actually brought that up because before this season started, we were saying this is the only response to that kind of season. This is the only
Yeah.
response you
Yeah.
have to have. Like whatever you were trying to do that season, that didn't work out.
Yeah.
This is the only season to vindicate that, and I'm glad that it happened because at a certain point it was not very obvious.
No, I
that-
think
that was going to be the case.
for anyone, I mean, not to go back in the past with Amarin, but he was winning every other game. So if you extrapolate that from where
Yeah,
he was fired against Leeds, you could mathematically find out where we were. Win,
Right.
lose. So we had what, 11? I think Carrick is 11 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, or something along those lines. Oh no, it'll be 12 wins because he won today. But I think Carrick, if you extrapolate that,
Yeah.
we would easily be like 8th or 9th, especially in a tight table like that. Easily 8th or 9th.
absolutely.
Absolutely 8th or 9th.
You know what I'm kind of interested in with we've had these points before in the podcast about how football has its own economy. I'm interested to see or to hear about what people in Manchester, how they feel about Champions League football coming back. Because that's a huge financial investment, more or less, in the local businesses. You know how Manchester is, or any of those cities actually across Europe. Like we're having the same experience here with the World Cup and how businesses are positioning themselves to reap the benefits.
Yeah.
So with this win or with United's trajectory, I'm sure there are people already just happy that, legacy businesses that have been set up.
Yeah, of course. Tuesday.
All of this,
Tuesday,
which all of
Wednesday,
a sudden for a whole, 2 years? Because I don't even know if you can count that Ten Hag season because we were out of it in
first round.
a heartbeat.
Yeah, in the first round. We crashed out against Copenhagen, Galatasaray. I can't
Bayern.
remember. Well, no, it wasn't that
We
hard.
didn't play Bayern?
No.
We played Bayern. Look it up.
It was Galatasaray, Copenhagen, and then some random other team that we played. Bayern won't be in our group in the first round. They won't be. It's too much competition.
Okay, I remember us playing Bayern though.
Yeah.
Look, but we're back to the Champions League. That's an amazing place.
Yeah.
place to be.
Yep.
Yeah, man. We got Liverpool next.
Yeah. Liverpool. I think Liverpool. Whew. Like I said, Brentford was a professional win. I don't think there's much to diagnose or break the game down because it was a professional win. We went in there. We were playing at home. We knew what was at stake. We went to them and executed. And I think as professional football, that's all you can ask for. Obviously, playing a derby against Liverpool, all records are off. All records are out. I think we just have to make sure that Liverpool is kind of hurt. Well, they were hurting under that new manager, and they finally found their rhythm now. I know Salah is out with a hamstring injury, I want to say. I'm not sure. And obviously, he's going to be focusing on the World Cup.
Yeah.
But I think that are they playing at Liverpool or?
Old Trafford.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know, right? When I saw that, I just smiled. I was like,
yeah. I mean that would give us an edge,
Build
but
a bonfire.
yeah, with the scars
Who's at the top?
sit in the middle.
And we born the fucking lot.
Yeah, but I think Wirtz had been playing well for them. They came off an injury. Unfortunately, they lost Ekitike to a horrible injury
that was-
for the World Cup.
out for like 9 months.
yeah, that's
Jeez, man.
really bad. I
Wait,
mean,
what kind of, did he break something?
I think he tore his Achilles. I'm not really sure. I mean, yeah, they're a rival, but you don't want to see players
of
get
course.
injured and stuff. But I think we get a result. Because this is going to be Carrick's first. This might be Carrick's
His
first game.
first derby.
Yeah, Liverpool. Yeah, I think this might be his first derby. I want to say.
I'm trying to remember. Didn't we play with Liverpool recently? Oh yeah, Amorim won Liverpool. Was it Amorim?
Yeah. I remember one Liverpool last year.
Yeah, you're right.
I can't remember. If he
Carrick
won.
came,
Yeah.
won against City, won against Arsenal.
Arsenal. City,
Yeah,
Arsenal.
yeah.
Yeah. Carrick had, I think Carrick had one. I think Amorim had one Liverpool. But I think we get a result. I think we get a result of a draw or win. 2-1. Like I said, 2-1 last week.
Oh, you did say. Oh,
Yeah.
so you okay?
Yeah. My predicament finally came through. 2-1.
Man.
2-1. I think playing at home. I think Martinez is coming off the suspension. So I think it should be coming off the suspension was against Leeds, right?
Yeah. So it's 2 games.
It's 2 games or 3 games.
I'm actually not sure. I think
Yeah.
it's 2 games. If there's no extra disciplinary action.
Yeah. If it's not like a blatant red card,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, he's back.
Yeah. I think
You think he's gonna replace?
No, Heaven
I think Heaven
has
is
to-
still gonna.
Yeah.
So that's a
Heaven
that's a
has
good
to-
problem to have.
No,
So
yeah,
because
Heaven has to-
Maguire is
yeah.
fit,
Yeah.
Heaven is fit. I
Yeah.
think Euro is fit too.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
your boy Delit is touching grass right
Yeah,
now too.
I don't think delete. And like, we're not gonna, I don't wanna beat up the transfer because like transfers, I like to discuss them more as it comes closer to the transfer window
Yeah.
and to the season. I don't want us to talk about transfers every pod because I think we all know the changes that need to be made. I just feel like if Heaven has earned, we spoke about it last week or 2 weeks in the pod that Heaven to me, Heaven was always has already shown that he can be a future 10-year defender at United. He has the pace. He has all the things. He has all the faculties that you need as a number 1 Manchester United defender. And he's only 19 or 20. He's a young kid, so that's all. But I think we get a result.
That's a good place to be. That's one thing we don't talk about enough.
Yeah.
The average age of our squad.
Yeah.
We have very young players.
Yeah.
So this is a squad built for the future already.
Yeah.
So everything is aligning, even with
Yeah.
Carrick coming in. I mean,
Yeah.
look at our squad.
Yeah, our defenders. Yeah, our defenders are
Even
very
Šeško, like all of these guys
Yeah.
are like we're criticizing them and all that.
Yep.
But our squad is most of the players are 25 and below.
Yep.
A few 25 to 27. Then of course you have the like 30, but it's not like there was a time, and that's I think why we suffered in the last maybe 4 years. After Mourinho left,
Yeah.
there was a time where we had a bunch of 28,
guys, yeah.
30.
We had
the
that,
age of Nemanja, Matic. and all
Matic.
that. Bro.
Yeah.
Even, I mean, Mata, I love him to death,
Yeah.
but
Oh, yeah.
there was a time where most of our players were like 28, 29, going to 30. And you get something out of them for 2 seasons, but after that,
the age,
it just catches
Yeah.
up to
Yeah.
them. But the squad we have currently,
Yeah. Yeah, Casemiro in the goals again. I think he has 8 goals or something like that.
My
Like, it's just crazy.
goodness.
Like,
Actually, let's
what a
talk
farewell
about-
tour. What a farewell tour.
Man, the way I was telling folks at Solace today, the way he heads the ball,
Yeah.
you think he's a number 9.
Needs to be taught.
Like,
Yeah, it needs to be
this
taught.
is serious.
He needs to be taught.
He's they brought up the stats after the game. He has the most goals scored by a midfielder, like
Premier League.
headers scored by
Yeah.
a midfielder in the Premier
Yeah.
League.
Yeah, I think with it being a World Cup year, he was self motivated trying to make the World Cup, and obviously he will make the World Cup with Brazil, and I think we kind of reaped the benefits of that. In addition to the 1 game a week,
Yeah.
One game a week really helped him a lot.
I think that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, really helped him a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm happy for him because I felt like a lot of people were disrespecting him. Like his first season was good, then his second season, his sophomore season was really bad. And but that was the reason why his second season was so bad is because he was playing with Rashford and Garnacho, and they weren't tracking back. So the midfield was getting
That's what Ten
overloaded.
Hag. I remember that.
Yeah, the midfield was getting overloaded.
He was the only one.
Yeah, they weren't tracking back. There's a lot of clips of there's a lot of clips on social media of Casemiro having a go at Garnacho or Rashford for not tracking back. I've sent you them.
that. Yeah.
So it's just like, so his weaknesses were highlighted. And whenever you play in a game,
There's nobody that can even,
you minimize your weaknesses and you highlight and you maximize your strengths. That's any sport, any part of life. So like, I just wish that maybe they could have gotten to a deal for him to have like a one year, because I think it would be good for him to help give us some experience in the midfield for big games. The Lyon game in the semifinals, he scored the goal. He assisted the goal to Maguire, the assist,
Yeah.
So we'll be losing a lot.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be a lot to replace him. To replace 8 goals
I agree.
in the midfield, that's
And
a lot.
besides the goals, like the breaking up of play.
Yeah.
That's some Roy Keane level.
yeah.
We haven't had a defensive midfielder that good.
Yeah. Well,
Probably, arguably since Roy.
Yeah. Well,
to be
him
very
and Kobe
honest.
showed today that they can break up plays. They can
It's
break
sad
up
that
plays.
we
Kobe's-
got him when he was like 30 something.
Yeah.
If we got Casemiro when he was like 26, come on, bro.
Yeah, Kobe looked very well. Kobe and Casemiro looked very great.
Yeah, they held it down, man. Talking about a wonderful midfield duo and just a wonderful performance.
Yep. Maz came on, gave a cameo. Zersky came on, gave a cameo. I think you can't really judge. I'm holding off a judgment for Zersky and those other players because I just think we didn't have enough games this year to offer them, having been knocked out from the EFL Cup and from the FA Cup and not in Europe. We just didn't have enough games. So
I've walked back from, I was critical of Xerxes during the holiday period where we lost this win. I can't remember the team. Maybe we drew a game we should have won. Yeah, because of his mistake where he headed the ball back. But I've walked back my stance. He has skill. He just needs to play more games. And we need to figure out how to play him.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's an out and out number
No,
9.
I think he's like a false 9, kind of like
playing behind the number 9 kind of role.
Number 9, dropping deep.
Exactly.
Dropping deep, kind of like what Harry Kane is doing in Bayern Munich. Dropping real deep, getting the ball and pinging it to the wingers, left or right. I think that's how I see his role. I don't think Sesko can offer that. So I think having that option is great. But I think hopefully Carrick is gonna. Carrick has been intentionally trying to play him 5 minutes, 2 minutes.
I think he likes it.
3 minutes,
Yeah, I think he likes it.
Carrick, I have a feeling like, to me, Zersky has a future at Man United. In a 60-game season, you're telling me he's not good enough to play for Manchester United? In a 60-game season against some random opponents on a Champions League night. I was about to say Europa League night. On a Champions League night.
We're done with that, man.
Yeah, on a Champions League night, you can't tell me that this man cannot get a run out against some Eastern European team that is not a big team, but you want to rest Bruno, because next year, going from 40 to 60 games, plus the World Cup coming into, we're going to need all hands on deck.
FA Cup,
FA Cup, League Cup, we're going to need all hands on deck. So so I think hopefully all the players can be reevaluated in the year, in this summer, and then we go from there.
I agree.
Yeah.
Talking about the World Cup, this is a bit of actually before that I was gonna speak to what you were talking about in terms of Casemiro and that last season
Yeah.
on the Amorim.
Yeah.
That under Ten Hag. I started on the Ten Hag.
Yeah.
There he was like shaky. I think it's based on Ten Hag's tactics because that season started and he switched up some stuff and made Casemiro play defensive midfield. He was the only one. Then he pushed Bruno up.
Yeah.
And
No, he had
just
Bruno
like,
down. On the Ten Hag.
Ten Hag.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think there's any defensive midfielder in the whole world, even if you were 18 years old, that could do that kind of covering, especially in the Premier League. Like, what were you expecting him to do? One defensive midfielder and everyone is on top. To your point, nobody tracked back.
Yeah, getting overloaded. No one tracked back.
You want him to
overloaded.
Tackle three players at the same time when there's a break? Like, doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, he was given a raw deal. I think he was given a raw deal, and I think, but I think people were making fun of him. I'm like, yo, this guy won 4-5 Champions League at Real Madrid, and he was starting.
About that.
He was starting at Real Madrid.
That's becoming
with Toni Kroos, and Modric. He was starting in that midfield. What are you talking about?
Shout out to everyone that supports United. Shout out to if you just started supporting United too. This is not, everyone is welcome. We will never bash anybody, but you say something in the last pod, or maybe when we're just having a conversation about the fact that we never boo our players.
Yeah.
I understand that we've got into some dark times where we're very disillusioned about the game and our performance, that we start picking on players.
Yeah.
Historically, and I've said this multiple times, historically United has been that safe haven for our players. Like, I always reference David Beckham.
We should have turned on Amorim a long time ago, but
exactly. You just he's a red, so shit. We made better if you don't make the decision to sign the player.
Yeah.
You should have made that decision before that.
Yeah.
I always make the example of a reference to David Beckham when he had that red card for England and the whole country hated him.
Yeah.
But he came back to United
against Argentina.
Yeah. And United was his refuge, and So we should work to keep that. And the way we turn on our players so quickly, it's disgusting. We should do better.
Even at the bar at Solace today, I heard people talking about Ahmad, like, holy shit, what are you talking about? Like, so superficial, like such a superficial comment, like. We can't just turn on players like that. Like, we have to give them time. Like, okay, he went to Morocco, he came back, he wasn't the same player. Okay, let him play out the season, then let him come back.
Right.
Give him till December, then you can start saying, you know what, I'm not, But don't just be switching up. A player can have a bad spell and this. Let them play out of the bad spell, and then, then we can criticize. Like, Rashford didn't score a goal for 18 months or some crazy shit like that.
Yeah.
It can happen, man. Like,
and we should remember too that it's on us.
Yeah.
This is a player that was an out-and-out right winger. Amorim came and put him as right wing back.
Yep.
Then in the middle of the season, you fired a coach that he's played for almost 2 seasons now in that position.
Yep.
And somebody else came in. Now he's making you play in another position.
Yeah.
I understand that they're all professionals, so they should be able to adapt.
Of course,
you need to cut them some slack too, because they're human beings.
I mean, as a winger, I'm sure as a winger you should be able to play front, middle, left, front. I mean, middle, center, right,
or
and left wing. Yeah, you should, because before I came to the game, I was listening to like a Brentford podcaster on one of the main Manchester United channels, and he was talking about how Mbeumo was able to play left, right, or center at Brentford. So those things, those skills should be transferable. I mean, we should expect our wingers and our forwards to play middle, unless you're out and out number 9 like Šeško. Our wingers should be able to play, at least be serviceable as a number 9 or the false 9. But I just don't like. We should just right now. The players that we had to get rid of, Anthony, Sancho, Onana to an extent, we got rid of them. Either on loan or permanent sale.
You know those
we
pictures
don't-
where they say, where are they, the friend,
Yeah.
the show Friends, where are they now?
Yeah, but we don't.
Where
but we
are they
don't-
now? What are
but
they
we
doing?
don't need to be criticizing any of the players now. We need to help them get out of their slumps. And Mbeumo, obviously, like I said, Mbeumo and Ahmad had chemistry on the right wing. Although I did not want to see Ahmad as a right wing back under Amarin's system, there's something that was lost there once that chemistry was broken up. I think Mbeumo and Ahmad were playing the channels very well, and they were playing off each other,
Yeah.
overlapping, playing the channels. Like I said, that has gone. That's not under Carrick,
Yeah.
and I think it has impacted both of them in a detrimental manner. So I think Carrick will have to. Carrick or whoever the future manager is will have to look at that and see what happened, what changed, why are you two guys suffering? Like they're suffering apart, being apart. They're not as efficient. They're not effective being separated. So I think that's
Right.
to me personally, that's one of the main things that has changed.
Well, yeah, I agree. And they rarely play together anymore. So anytime
Yeah.
Sheshko is starting, one
Yeah.
of them,
Has to be
especially
sacrificed.
most times,
Yeah.
Ahmad is on the bench. So I don't think it's a problem. And it's a good problem to have because you have options. But yeah, they just have to.
Man, we're gonna have at least 60. We should have, as a United, we should have at least 60 games. The
Yeah.
Champions League, the Premier League is 38 games. That's still 38 plus what? Group stage or whatever new. We don't even know what the new format is now in the Champions League. We have never been in the new
Yeah,
format.
yeah, I know. I was talking to Fred about that. So I
Yeah.
was like, I don't even know
We'll have
what,
to
what
learn.
it is.
Imagine that. We Manchester United, will have to
That's a good
learn
point.
what the new format is in the Champions League. Because the last time we were in the Champions League 2 years ago, that format no longer exists.
Yeah.
So we have to learn that there'll be games. So we need players. We need everyone's gonna get a good run. Like we cannot judge or have harsh criticism right now. And also, like I said, I don't want to make this pod be about transfers because we're gonna have a whole time in the summer to talk about transfers and all that stuff, transfer rumors and all that stuff. But I just want us to support the players that we have now. Don't turn on players so quickly.
Yeah.
Drewski gets a lot of hate. People are beginning to turn on Ahmad. There's no need for that. Let them find themselves. They'll find themselves. People were turning on Casemiro, and you know who you are. People were turning on Casemiro.
Oh, this is getting personal. Yeah.
No, I'm
Go
just
for
saying.
it, Patrick.
People were turning on.
Call their names out.
People were turning on Casemiro a year and a half ago. I'm like, oh, he's washed up. He has no legs. Form is temporary.
Oh, someone said,
Former
it's
temporary-
know when to leave the football
Yeah.
before the football leaves.
It was you. Carragher. Yeah. Form is temporary, class is permanent. Like, a lot of people have no football nous, like no IQ at all.
Yeah,
And don't
yeah.
like Casemiro, like I said, man came from Real Madrid. He won 5 Champions League. Like, what are you talking about? So let's just have patience of supporting the players, backing the manager. This is a manager. Now, this is a manager you can back.
Right.
Back the manager, back the players. Let's get back to the Champions League. Let's focus on the Premier League. I think, to your point, I had with some guys at Solace. I think we can, if things stay as is
Yeah.
in the Premiership, I think we can challenge to win the Premier League next year.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Chelsea-
give Carrick the bag
Yeah.
and let him buy some players.
Chelsea is in the
We'll be
mud.
surprised.
Chelsea is in a midlife crisis.
Yeah.
They have divorced their wife. They're about to buy a sports car. They're about to get a
Yeah.
tattoo. Chelsea
Yeah.
is in midlife crisis.
They bought a boat as well.
Yeah. They bought a boat.
Perfect.
Man City might get left at the altar. Man City
You
might
think
get a
Pep-
divorce.
You think Pep is gonna
Pep-
step?
I think if
Pep is gonna step.
I think if Pep doesn't win this year,
I think he's gonna step.
he's gonna leave. He's gonna be burnt out.
Yeah.
Liverpool is in a flux. Salah,
Welcome to England,
Salah,
slots.
Mohamed
to England.
Salah is going to be leaving. He's going to be leaving, and we don't know what they're going to do with that manager. And then Arsenal is going to be Arsenal. So that leaves us.
What is that? You care to expatiate? What does that
No,
mean?
we're up. It's time for us. Like, why not us?
There was this meme Alfredo showed me today. You know, apparently there's a marathon in London right now.
Oh, yeah.
Someone had a sign up with Arteta's face. It was like the bottling station is over here, like for people that want to drink water.
That's hilarious.
It'll be nice to see what the end of the season.
No, yeah, but I think honestly, I think we're a lot closer to actually. I think we have to come third or better next year, and I think we are in. Depending on what changes City make, because they had a slow start,
Yeah.
and I think if we have a fast start and we can maintain, we get, like I said, 5 or 6 episodes ago. We need 5 to 6 players, not like Bruno, but with the mentality of Bruno, with the health of Bruno, and we can be in the mix.
Yeah.
Whether it's midfield, our centre backs, a mixture.
Yeah.
Maybe one winger. I think Dorgu can play the wing, the left wing, and then we can find a left back. But I think I'm very confident going into next. I'm very confident going into next season.
I know we should. I mean, there will be time to talk about transfers and all that. One thing I want us to think about is our budget, though.
Yeah.
This is the kind of year where we need to break the fucking bank.
Well, yeah.
I understand financial fair play and all that.
Yeah.
This is the season where
one thing that's gonna be good.
we need to spend a whole bunch of money.
I mean, it's not gonna be a monumental amount of money, but coming third place, we're gonna get a bigger share of
Going back into the Champions League too.
Going back, coming third place in the league, we're gonna have a bigger share of the revenues, distributions. Champions League football, that's 100 million. Maybe we can have some sales of Rashford and Hoyler.
We need to
Ugarte.
So there's money coming in.
I think we should have some monies coming in. I think we should have some monies coming in. I don't see us not being in.
We need to spend more money. If we can spend times 2 of the money we've spent in the last 2 seasons.
I think we're gonna get a deal on Baliba.
Yeah.
Instead of 100 million or 75 million, we could pay 50 million this year. So I think we're going to be in the mix. But I think Manchester United, I think we are a lot closer to getting back to being in contention on an annual basis.
Absolutely.
In the Premiership.
Yeah.
And as a result, in the Champions League.
It's going to be Michael Carrick.
It's going to be an annual basis. Yeah,
I could have might as well go and get a Michael Carrick tattoo right now, man.
Yeah.
Like, so, you know, you guys better give him the job. One thing I wanted to, this is kind of a tangent, but the World Cup is so expensive, man. Mm-hmm. Nobody can afford tickets. It's so financially draining for people that are just trying to come and watch the sport. And it's kind of sad for the essence of the game to get drained out by just profits.
Yeah.
New Jersey Transit.
Yeah.
They're charging people like $300 for the train to MetLife.
Yeah.
New Jersey, I go to New Jersey, that train is like $15, $20.
Yeah, I think.
Because of the games?
Yeah, I think Philadelphia.
Come on, bro. Like, why would they do that?
I think Philadelphia said they're not going to charge. It's going to be free.
That is what it should be like.
But it's a shame. Like, I mean, the World Cup is a whole other. There's so many things I want to say about the World Cup. The over commercialization of it in the US is just a whole other issue. Like the prices, the hotels are expensive. Obviously, the drinks are going to be expensive. Then you have like other the immigration policy is like, who knows? Like, it's just not going to be.
It's too much. It's too much stuff. The ethos of the World Cup is that you're welcoming everybody to enjoy the sports. It's not
at a reasonable price.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to pay $10. I'm not trying to pay like $10 US for a World Cup game. But I was expecting like an average ticket like $200. $200.
Yeah, 2, 3, 4. I think that's still like if you're talking 1,000.
Yeah, like 1,000. Come on, man. Like,
okay. Let's say all I'm saying is cut people cut people,
Yeah.
give people a break.
Yeah.
Okay, tickets are expensive, hotels are expensive. The infrastructure that is built to convey masses from point A to point B, you're gonna make that also inaccessible.
Inaccessible, yeah.
The design of infrastructure of that level
Yeah.
is access for all.
Of
When
course.
we're going to Old Trafford, we hop on the tram. And
Yeah.
it's all of us. It's all of us there, and we're like chanting, and
Yeah.
and there was the game against Arsenal. We had like one Arsenal fan,
Yeah.
and he was like, we lost the game, right? And he boldly was singing. I was like, bro, you have some guts. But I mean, that's the essence of public transit. So
Yeah.
for us to, I hope they do a 360 because it's getting more,
as it
focus
gets,
now.
Yeah, as it gets
and-
closer, and then they had the crazy stuff about trying to get Italy into the World Cup or like Iran, and just like this is crazy. Like,
Ooh, that's
I don't know.
another.
Yeah, that's.
We'll talk.
I
We'll
don't
talk
think-
about that next.
I don't think Italians will be happy to be walking into the World Cup through the back door. I don't think.
But
they want that.
what's the story on that? I haven't even.
No, just someone from the current government said that Iran should be.
They want to swap out.
swap out Iran and the country that's
crazy.
that's
crazy.
The country that's
Why will it be
country-
Italy then?
because of
Nigeria. is
No,
not.
because exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
why?
It's a cat.
Yeah,
Because that's what I'm saying. Nigeria didn't make it,
come
right?
on. There are other countries.
Yeah, exactly.
That should be.
But that's true. How stupid it is because
Yeah,
like
no,
they were saying
please.
based on Italian heritage in the World Cup, and they're like full-time. I'm like, no,
what?
it doesn't work. It doesn't work like that.
Nah, please.
If Iran cannot make the World Cup, then it should be the 49th
Which they
team.
should, by the way.
It should be the 49th team.
Right.
Then the 50th team,
Right.
then the 51st team, and you go down the line.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't just say, oh,
Yeah, exactly.
well, of all the teams that did
Yeah, no.
qualify,
No,
because, no, it doesn't work. But,
It's like people are working overtime to just ruin the game.
yeah.
Like, I don't understand.
Well, we're as big as football, soccer it has grown in America since the last World Cup. There's still a lot of ignorance around the game and respect for the game. And that's how you get statements like that coming from people who are not nonchalant or non-existent football, soccer fans and trying to chime in on it.
Yeah.
So I think that's the outcome that you get.
Yeah.
So hopefully, some wiser heads prevail. Like you said, the World Cup is meant to bring the world together. It's a beautiful tournament. You see all the cultures, all the fans, the Ivory Coast fans with the elephants, the Dutch fans with the guy with the suit, the Brazilian fans, the Mexican fans, the American fans,
The English fans.
The English fans.
Shout out to England. I mean,
like,
Nigeria didn't make it, so England is my team.
It's
England and the USA, of course.
It's a beautiful,
USA!
it's a beautiful time. It's a beautiful time for the world to come together. So we just have to be cognizant of the fact of what and not try to price outprice
It
people.
cannot be
and
always
price
about
gouge
money.
Yeah,
man.
it can be
it's about the experience.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. And in a time where the world seems just like there's so many conflicts going around, I think it's a great time, to hopefully have to
Come together.
And it's not a coincidence that Iran is in the World Cup, and they're coming to the country. So it's just it's a lot. So
I agree.
yeah.
Predictions, Liverpool.
2-1.
2-1.
2-1.
I'm gonna. Actually, I'll switch it to 1-0. I was gonna stick to 2-0, but 1-0 at Old Trafford against the Scousers. You're welcome. We'll send them back across the M62. In tears.
Yeah, definitely. I think Liverpool. That tragic death of Diego Jota, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
I think that in combination with the change in the coach, well, not the change in the coach, he was already there, but that was very hard for them to overcome. And I think they finally kind of settle the ship, kind of get it back into safer waters now, and they're gonna probably be in there for Europe.
You think they're gonna leave him?
I'm not sure.
Next season?
I'm not sure. I mean, what?
I mean, they stuck with him with all this while. So they might give him another season.
Yeah, he won the Premiership
last year.
I mean, come on,
They
man.
might give him another season.
I mean, unless you're Roman Abramovich or Real Madrid, you don't file. That doesn't work. As we can see with Chelsea,
And they give him all his money.
as we
to
can
spend
see
as
with
well.
Chelsea's current management.
Oh, yeah.
Don't think you're Roman Abramovich or Madrid firing coaches willy-nilly. Or we fired Amorim because we had to fire Amorim. But if you're in a winning position, you don't just fire coaches. Like you're gonna, it's hard to get.
Chelsea have been saying this for the last 2 years. They think they're playing Football Manager.
Yeah.
You just buy players, you just put them together. And
You don't. Chelsea's a mess. That's what I said. Like next year, United buy smart in the transfer market, ins and outs in the squad, buy players that are in the first
Premier
11
League proven.
and then Premier League proven, and we can be in the mix next season.
And just start.
We can be in the mixes.
You start it quick.
Yes. No slow
Out
starts.
of the door.
No slow
wins and just blow ahead of everybody.
Yep.
That's the way to go.
Let them chase us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let them chase us. We as United should dictate the pace for next season's Premier League, and we'll be okay. Trust me.
Because we do what we want.
Yeah.
We're Man United.
We have a coach.
We do what we want.
We have a coach that has beaten Chelsea, Arsenal, City, Tottenham.
I mean, how many leagues does Carrick has? Like at least 3 or 4.
Yeah, he's
Premier
been
League titles.
Yeah.
Or more.
Oh yeah, as a player, yeah. So we have the foundation, man. We just need to finish out. But yeah,
Absolutely.
that's it, guys.
Yeah.
Signing out.
It's been the Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Signing out from Family's rooftop. It's a beautiful day in Washington D.C.
It's the
We have DC United. Stadium is right over there. DC United, part of the MLS for all our international viewers. DC United.
It's the Stadium District.
Yeah. It's a full-time, they were the full-time MLS champions, and they were one of the initial, it's kind of like when the Premier League started, they were one of the initial teams that dominated the MLS. But we are on hard times right now. Fortunately, we don't have relegation in the US. Otherwise, we'd probably be in like the 5th division by now. Whatever.
Come on, have some faith. The season just started, right? It's like how many games? Like 5, 6, 7. So DC United Stadium is right there. So again, professional win, 2-1 against Brentford at Old Trafford. What's the dance? We've not seen the Brentford dance.
Scoring. But we are finally. We're finally breaking the hoodoo against Brentford, because I felt that Brentford had beaten Erik ten Hag his first game.
I remember.
I remember.
I think they got Ole fired too, right?
Yeah, Watford.
Or is it Rangnick?
No, Watford. Probably Rangnick. Yeah, Watford.
We'll check it up.
Yeah.
But we had successive 4-0 defeats against either Brentford or Bournemouth.
They beat Ten Hag.
Like black and blue. They beat the shit out of us.
Ten Hag the first day, and I'm like, welcome to the EPL, bro.
We lost the first 2 games like that. 3-0, 4-0.
This ain't the Dutch. this ain't the Dutch league, bro. This ain't like Brockenham or like, this is like the Premier League. They're gonna beat you. So
they beat the brakes.
It's a good win. It's a good win. It's a good professional win. I'm glad for Carrick. I'm glad keeps the Boo Boys at bay. Again, we were like one more game away from cementing Champions League football.
Yeah.
So again, next
one more point.
The next part we're gonna be playing the Champions League anthem, because that's where we're gonna be.
We're already there, baby.
Start clearing your Tuesdays and Wednesdays next season.
Yeah. Start saving up money to get the new jersey with a Champions League badge. Yo, shout out to everyone listening. Shout out to the Scousers when you come to Manchester. Take your defeats with good faith and go back home without your 3 points. Catch you guys at Solus on Sundays with the Red Devils District. I have Patrick here. My name is Kunam, and we are out of here.
All right.
Like, share, and subscribe. This is the #1 podcast in North America for football fan groups. It's the Red Devils District.